So last week we asked you to do this really the same thing, the same reflection as you did the first week, but turn it around and notice everything positive, every positive emotion you felt, and in what kind of situations they showed up, and why you think they showed up. And positive emotions, just to be clear, is, well, they're really wonderful, right? We're not gonna say anything bad about being joyful and happy and excited and going on adventure and just having fun. That's awesome, and we should do that more. Like we should all do that a lot more. But the point of that reflection was really to help you gather some kind of understanding of whether or not you need a whole bunch of different things to happen in a certain way around you to feel that joy. And so the contrast between when you are happy, joyful, and when you're not, if all the good feelings only show up when something exciting happens, let's say someone praises you for something, or you do something well at work, or maybe you win something, or maybe what else? Like, there are so many things that you can just feel good about just because other people tell you it's good, right? Or maybe someone says you're pretty one day and you're like, damn, it's making me feel good. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should feel good about that. But if the second you're alone, you don't feel good about that anymore, then you are way too dependent on the exterior environment to actually feel good and be happy and content and at peace with who you are. And so this is where the um, gratitude part of manifestation is so incredibly important, because you have to be you have to learn how to see the joy in the little things. So, and by that I mean, you're alive, and that's a fucking miracle, out of how many cells and how many people, like, we're 8 billion people on this planet, and you're one of them. And that is wonderful, right? If it wasn't for the sun, there would be no life on the planet. So we should thank the sun, right? If there was no sun, there would be no growing of the plants. We would have no food. If if there were if there was no rain, not all everything would die, you know? And so everything in your life, like the universe is really just conspiring for you to be here. And so you should be really grateful for that. Because this is something that we take for granted. And I'm guilty of this as well. We take it for granted, right? We're just always looking for something better, something new, something grand, something massive, something that everyone else has, the big house, the beautiful cars, uh, all that. But just being and just, having this life, having the opportunity to experience a human life like this, it's a fucking miracle. So you hold on to that and you practice feeling grateful for those things. And you can see how that will make you feel the same kind of emotions that was brought up during this last week, the joy, especially the peace, the happiness, and the love that you have for yourself. Just really feel that love, and be grateful for everything that you have. And you will see the second you start feeling really grateful, and I mean really feeling it, not just thinking you are, but actually feeling grateful for being alive, you will see your life change around you. And there is something quite magnificent about that. But don't get me wrong, doing fun things, it's awesome. Just make sure that you're also happy and joyful and peaceful when life is quiet around you and the mundane life happens, when you do dishes, when you make the bed, when you do laundry, when you have to clean the house, all those things. And when you have to walk the dog, be grateful for that walk, And when you're out in nature, enjoy it. There is no better thing than being out in nature. And when you can, look away from your phone. It's distracting you from the life that is going on around you. Be more present and find joy in the little things.